This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. The Arisen is said to bear some...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May for...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed is... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even...
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Hail. You a soldier? We've had to start sending out new recruits.
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll...
Aye, I expect...
Ocado. To be honest, sir...
What? When...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short... You've my thanks. And a...
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
How am I meant to slay the beast if I cannot strike him? Get down here! You feathered fiends! Who are you? They come to aid me. Battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Beg pardon, sir. Is that all of them? Yeah. You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
I'd hasten home, were this not my...
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be... We'll be extending his training...
Speaking of train...
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
We're running low. We've had a hard time. I'll send Marcus together. What say you? Kurochok, glad to hear it. Here. He ought to be somewhere north of it. And in the note, and he'll take care of the...
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
I'd rather not draw still if I can avoid it.
First
Gander?
shift's done,
I
I'm off to the
find goods
tavern.
for sale.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? Nothing's coming to me, Master. Methinks we've earned a brief repose. What say you, Arisen?
Well met.
I mustn't let the captain seem uneasy.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can
Polish up
avoid
my
it.
gear for tomorrow. Best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly. My legs are stiff as boards after training. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow. I mustn't let the captain seem uneasy.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
It's a thankless job, this.
Fancy a gander?
No chance.
I
First,
find
assess
goods
the
for
field,
sale.
then act accordingly.
Suppose I'll draw the water now, save myself a trip.
Sticks it in.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker. Shall we discuss tactics next? Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind... split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Over here, if you please. Harpies, be on your guard. 'Tis weak to fire. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
These things are green, well packed. Perhaps a few more for good measure. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Now here's a surprise. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help.
Pity it were the risen.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny that it...
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in, after all. 'Tis only by your courage that I live today. I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated. Though I fear...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, if you claim the same, I dispatched a missive before coming here. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are Arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me, I would not... Come to think of it, mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
Someone must have the answers we seek, if we ask around.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I...
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see.
So when I heard tell of a medicine owned...
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can... What? I suppose there's no harm in that.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I...
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Well met. You're the one who... She told me all about it. I'm in your debt. Now, tell me. Perhaps you already... Well, now, go on. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that try them, as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your time. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can... 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. However, the more powerful the spell, thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is 'tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well, there is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more of your...
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
You really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for... First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished...
We might make the fruit robberant ourselves, or purchase some at Rune's apothecary in Melve. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Mayhap his time away looking.
Over here, if you would.
I am ashamed to have fallen so short. I shall ponder my failings, Arisen.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
This is rather thrilling.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Pray, follow me.
I'll not stand for this.
Arthur, Connor.
So stiff.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again. Over here, if you please. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit.
Always a pleasure.
What say we see this delivered?
We have obtained that.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit rubberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant.
I haven't much to offer in return.
Well met, sir. How might I... be of service? Do come again.
Over here, if you would.
Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Another day, another adventure.
We have arrived.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
We've got goblins!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
I grant your weapon a magical...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Good.
Let me get that.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall...
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders. They are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. Shall I assist?
Halt! State your business.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true... All's been arranged. Come, let...
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
An ox cart was meant...
You dare incite my wrath? This is enough to break any man's spirit, this. Dull days for us are assigned with all that.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. Oh. As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Now,
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragons.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Well done, Master.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Descend.
You have my protection. Well done.
Enough!
Your magics have faded and must be recast.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I will protect you.
Let my magic strike you an elemental beast.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
What's happened?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I cannot fathom your intent. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road.
What? When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ought we not add an archer to our Thanks.
There are other choices, if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
Do not test me.
Fewer burden certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say, the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well, too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings, but my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
What's this? We're trapped!
A Cyclops! I think we'd encounter one here, both places.
Pray, be on your guard.
That sound? Fall back!
First and foremost, you want to lock into balance. You're a much easier target when I grant your weapon a magic. Measure distance and observe our foe before you strike his timely movement. To inform you that we've risen.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we get the value you showed in give it to one of the center. You're free to make your own. Of course, if you'd rather Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be...
There is a chance of it. That ladder looks...
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid. Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
At least I can go.
Goblins, Master!
One cannot be too careful.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of...
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned up, though I admit I had my doubts.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the Great Will, that Arisen now resides within. It follows, therefore, you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril.
I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to you, and no other. Some days passed, the people rejoiced. Yet, not all celebrate. Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Battahl as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with your I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
How might I be of service?
My head hurts just thinking about.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
This really is fun, isn't it? This hospital different as well.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have you... Let's have a look.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What now? Well, take a look while you're here, eh?
Am I shedding? Why, is everyone all...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Need anything?
Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of material result in different creations.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Maybe I'll keep quite here. Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need. If you want to survive. So before you check the price, just hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I've no need of mice.
It's a thankless job, this.
Those recruits don't know pummel from point.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
I understand. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Leave it to me. I know precisely where we're headed.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
I suppose we'll just have to go where we're bid. Good thing we're used to thinking on our feet.
Here we are.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Let us work together to...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us has been killed. That's the spirit!
Let my magic strike you with elemental boom.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Saurian, there!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I could do this all day! There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the...
Ice's sting is yours to wield!
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
A fine display of skill!
Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.